Hey, Dave. Can't hear you. I think you're still muted.
Okay, how about now?
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear
Okay,
you.
now let's see. I can't find my chat. Did we start that?
I thought I did. If not, I'll come in and restart it.
Okay, Dave is here. Okay, he says he's back. Yeah, I've got it now. All right, we're good.
Okay.
All right, everybody. I'm sorry. We're back online. At least now you can see me. I'm not frozen up like. Anyway, I'm glad to see everyone. We've managed to get some of the stuff fixed, and the only thing we have left now is linking our Facebook so we can do a simulcast. So unfortunately, we still don't have that ready. There's Core. We were just on the phone with him trying to get some technical expertise, and we got everything going pretty good. Um, Daryl Bass says, "Welcome back from Fort Campbell." Hey, Daryl, good to see you, buddy. Hope to see you in our group here before long.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Now, as we look at everything, I just want to show you guys. Connie Pipes is watching. Jennifer Lewis. Hey, nice to see you, David. Ben Powell. Hello, cuz. And Mark, hope all is good and well. Yeah, I'm glad everybody can see me because I was kind of getting a little intimidated there. And we haven't got all
So
our,
far, so
well,
good.
we're getting some of our viewers back, but we're starting to get some. Okay, so here's the squall line we were watching. There is a severe thunderstorm on that, but it's well to the south. I don't see it getting up here enough to affect us. The only thing right now in Kentucky that we see as severe is this one up here around Horse Cave and Cave City and Munfordville. That is a severe storm, but it is not that bad. Let me go back and see if I can get a little bit better angle.
Yeah.
Here we go.
They have trimmed back the severe thunderstorm watch and the northern parts of it. It's still in effect for the counties like around Murray and then in Trigg, Christian, Todd, Logan County over that way, Muhlenberg County. But I think as this next area moves through, they'll probably trim it out behind them as well.
I'm glad to see everyone. It's just Daryl says KHPX radar is down, but I think it's working now. It does seem to be working because that's the one we're actually on. Cold front's edged a lot closer, though. If you look at that blue line right there, it's coming down from the northwest. I wonder if we could see anything. Let me look at the temperatures behind it. 65 degrees. This is at Sikeston, Missouri. 65 degrees also at, let's see, where is this? Well, it's Scott City, it looks like. So behind this line, it looks like it's over, Mark.
It does, at least for today, for any further severe activity. I think that's going to be the end of it.
Yep. So we've managed to get back on. I'm sorry that we had to delay, but it just was unavoidable, and we still got some minor repairs to do. I think part of it has to do with my Facebook page being hacked yesterday. Facebook protected me, and I'm proud of them for doing that. They really did watch out for me, and now they've got a close watch on it. I'm using AI to find out who was doing that, and boy, when I track them down, well, let's hope that they see the error of their ways. I don't have to track them down, but I have ability to do that now, I believe. But
Yep.
Anyway, they should fear if I am able to, because I will certainly come after them. And but I think that everything's good now. I'm much more protected, and hopefully you guys are going to be protected by anything that happens. So we were able to Facebook security worked with me last night, and we were able to get a lot of stuff taken care of. And I think they would have a much harder time in the future. And then if they do try it, then I'll be able to catch up to them. So anyway, here we go. Smithers says, "Hey, y'all, thanks for all you do. Just checking to see what Katie's will be looking at today." Well, we've got some more rain coming. Right now it's in Mayfield and Murray, and that's moving off towards the east, moving directly towards Katie's, actually. Yeah, thank you, Core. He said he helped me set up a two-factor, so that's going to help as well. So, yeah, we're well protected. I'm feeling pretty comfortable about that. But we got to make some changes on some of this stuff that, for instance, the Facebook simulcast. And so that's just a tad beyond my expertise, but I have some people working on that now. And by the next time we come on live with you, hopefully by Sunday, we'll have that taken care of. But anyway, it is what it is. And I'm glad to see everyone. It looks like we've got several viewers coming back on. Okay, Mark, give us a rundown for the rest of the day. Have they changed the forecast or have they also changed the watch area yet?
They did trim the watch area back. We're still under it for now until 5 p.m. That's, for another 3 hours or so. And I think they're waiting for this line that's coming in from the west to pass before they trim off the rest of it.
Yeah.
Just in case.
It doesn't look like that's very severe. It had a warning on it earlier, but that has since been dropped off. And so now it's just plain thunderstorms, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
The other severe.
Now, they did have a wind gust estimated down around of about 50 miles an hour down south in Weakley County, Tennessee. Yeah, and that was about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, Weakley, I think, is Waverly.
Should be, yeah.
I'm trying to find Waverly. I've been there before, but I'm trying to. Here we go.
It was actually near the town of Gleason.
Yeah, I found it. Okay. And so we have another storm moving into that area, but again, it's not severe at this point. It was severe earlier, but it has since died down a little bit. So mainly all we're doing right now is just looking at, not clear skies, but at least it's not pouring down rain over us. And now let's talk about what's coming in tonight and tomorrow.
Well, they're just still calling for Saturday to be about an 80% chance of showers. Not really. Thunderstorms are possible on and off at a couple times through the day, but mostly just rain showers and about 80% chance. Highs will be in the upper 60s. And then those start to weaken out a little bit through Saturday night. And by Sunday, our highs will be in the low 60s and about a 30% chance of showers.
Okay. Well, also, there's a chance for cold air funnels.
Yep. That'd mostly be tomorrow. And that says the low behind this cold front actually slips by to our north.
Yeah. And
actually, a little wave forms on the front right in our area as well.
So the cold air funnels look like little tornadoes. And in effect, that's kind of what they are, but they're not. That's why they're called cold air funnels. They usually don't descend from a wall cloud or anything like that. They're just strictly an area of rotation within that upper level that forms a funnel. It's really kind of like a cloud funnel, really, because it's made up of clouds. It's not debris or anything. And those seldom touch down. If they do, they're very weak. Nothing really to be too concerned about. Anyway, if you see one,
although National Weather Service says if one touches down and starts to do a little damage, they will warn on it.
Yeah. So, but they don't usually stay on the ground very long at all. Just maybe I don't know. I don't want to say a few seconds, but just maybe a minute or so.
Right.
So, and even then, it's like an EF0 usually. I don't know if I've ever seen one that got up to EF2.
No, I guess they're possible to do that, but mostly I've rarely ever seen one make it to the ground.
Yeah, I know that would be a very rare event, but hey, it's our area. What else could happen? You know what I mean? So, see, of course, it's like a giant dust devil. Yeah, it is kind of like that. There's nothing there to be too concerned about, but take pictures. They're always nice to photograph. And, you'll have something there. You say, hey, look at this funnel cloud I got. So I just thought you guys would like to know that. And we are continuing to monitor everything. What is our longer range looking like as far as temperatures go, Mark?
As we go on out into the earlier part of next week, we stay a little bit cooler. We're not really seeing any 80-degree temperatures or anything all the way through Thursday of next week. We get it up back into the middle 70s and just kind of stay there.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. So middle 70s is not too bad when it could be mid 80s. And I know some of you out there say, "Oh man, I want the mid 80s." Well, I'm sorry, I'm just not a hot weather person. I'm more of a cool weather person. I love the fall, and I actually like winter. But anyway, I just thought you guys would enjoy hearing about that. And if you've planted a garden yet, I don't see any frost chances anytime. Do you, Mark?
No, we're looking at lows in the upper 40s over the weekend, but that's nowhere near potential for frost.
Yeah, I know areas back to the west. I think they were looking at maybe even some snowfall back. I want to say, was it Oklahoma or someplace like that? We're looking at maybe some snow flurries or something. But
It's probably a little bit north of there, but it might have been in the Dakotas.
yeah, I'm going to take a look over here. Let's look at Irwin, Tennessee. Ooh, wee, ain't that purty?
It is. That's always a pretty shot to see.
Yeah, traffic down here on the interstate, you can barely see it, but the traffic down here is moving pretty good. Oops. I'm going to try to change that. Let me go back to it here. What did I do? I've lost everything. Here we go.
Guys seem to be frozen up here
Um,
on the TV.
Yeah, it looks like we're going out fine from what I'm seeing.
Okay.
yeah, I had to adjust the frame just a little bit. It didn't quite adjust it right. That's good enough. That'll work. Okay. Now, but yeah, I do like that. This is from Pinnacle Tower, which is a forest fire ranger tower, where they look for forest fires in these wooded areas of the mountains near eastern Tennessee. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's one of our favorite cameras to look at. I just love it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that little view. We will look around at some of our local cameras and see what that looks like, if I can make this thing work right. I think all that ought to be in order too. So let's look at Hopkinsville real quick. Here is southern Hopkinsville. We got a little sun peeking out. Woohoo! That's better.
Yes, we do.
What is our temperature
I
here?
don't know. Let me see. Holding at 70 degrees.
All right. I do want to tell you that I'm seeing some reports coming in. It looks like they have 1-inch hail at 1 mile southwest of Sugar Grove, Kentucky, in Butler County, reported by the public. Reports of quarter-size hail just south of Dimple, Kentucky. So that was through that storm a little earlier, and we got some more hail reports up here. Let's see what this one is. This one is 1-inch hail, 7 miles east of Richardsville, Kentucky, in Warren County. Also from the public with quarter-size hail. And let's go a little bit more. I'll tell you what, let me go back to the radar here so we can make sure we're on it all good. Hello, where did it go? Well, if you're talking to me, Mark, you're muted.
Sorry, background noise.
Yeah, I think the Hopkinsville radar is down now. Let me go back over here and get some. Okay, here's something a little better. I can get it from Paducah.
Yeah. But earlier today, they did have reports of 45 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts up around Owensboro and off to the east of there with those storms as they went through. A little bit of wind damage, trees down, that kind of stuff.
I'm going up here to see if I can. Yeah, here's some reports here. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, this is reported earlier today at about 1:40 p.m. To the 911 call center. Tree down from Middle Knoxville Road and Storm Road. So that's 5 miles southwest of Hallsville, Kentucky. Here's another one. Let's see what this one is. Hancock County, tree down on power line on 1000 block of State Route 114 East. That's in Hancock County. So a lot of these storms have done a little damage, but nothing too serious. Some trees down. So far, I haven't seen much in the way of any structural damage, but at least looks like the worst is pretty much over. as these storms continue to move on out of the way. Oh my goodness, let's see. I sure miss our Facebook feed though. Usually I have a lot of folks on with Facebook. I just don't have many of them, and I'm sorry that they are missing out.
Well, they need to come on over here and talk to us.
Yeah, well, they'll learn, but some of them have never experienced YouTube much. And let's look around a little bit more. I want to see what the KDZ camera looks like. And
Yeah.
it looks much better than
Ahead of that next line of storms, I just was looking at the observation from Fort Campbell, and they have a remark on there: pressure falling rapidly.
Uh-oh.
So
That's also because the front's moving in too, right?
Yep. So they're definitely seeing some signals that this is going to be a strong front when it comes through.
Yeah, look at this view from Lakeside Campground. I've got
Oh,
the
isn't that
ability
pretty?
to move that camera, but I don't have it with me right now. I would, but I thought this was kind of nice. And it looks like all the severe warnings are out of our areas. Our screen has turned blue now. So no longer any severe warnings in Kentucky, but we're continuing with the severe thunderstorm watch in those counties you see listed below us. And but at least look at that. Well, I don't know. Would it be called sunset? I guess it's getting ready to set later on, but it's kind of a nice shot. I like that.
Just the sun filtering through the clouds.
I suppose so. Let's look at Barkley. And Barkley, oh, that's a pretty shot. Look at that rain off over here to the northwest, it looks like. I think we're looking kind of northwest, and look at the windsock there. So they're getting some winds, but still it's not too bad up here in the bay where that's located.
Well, the remnants of that next line coming through are just about to the lake right now.
Okay. Let me see here. Something else. I'm going to go back over here and we'll go and see if I can show you. Yeah, this is exit 4. Looking up 79. As you look up this way, let me see if I can fix something here. No, let's leave it off. Yeah, this is the entrance to Sam's Club right there, and then there's Cracker Barrel over here. We're looking up Highway 79 as you go towards Kentucky. And then if we go back to, let's look at exit 4 the other way, up towards the mall, and you can see
a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That is for Floyd County, it looked like. So I spoke too soon. Here it is. Yeah, Meade, Kentucky is the only place in Kentucky that's got that. The rest of it's up in Indiana. So only one county affected by that, but hopefully that won't last too awfully long. Let's look at Riverside Drive. Here we are.
That is heading generally for the Louisville metro area if it continues on that track, though.
Okay, we'll go take a look at that here in a minute. I'm going to look at Tracy Runyon was on here earlier, and she's in Kansas City. Let's see if we got a Kansas City. Yeah, there's Kansas City. Woohoo! Fairly nice day there, it looks like. I see some clouds, so we got on and off clouds, but everything's looking pretty good. And let's look at, let's see what this is. I think this is, okay, wrong one. Let's go to this. Houston. Houston's the one I was looking for. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that traffic. Whew. Friday afternoon. Hey, it's Friday afternoon. I keep forgetting that. Caleb Eaton is on
Hey,
with
at least
us.
the traffic's moving. Half the time it's not.
Oh, I know. So I'm pretty tickled with these. I want to see if Cincinnati's back up, and it's still not up. So we may have to eliminate that camera and go to something different at some point. So I'm going to go back to, let's go back to our elevator camera, and then we'll look at radar again, see how we're doing on that.
Yeah.
So
Caleb's asking if there's anything down his way.
All right. So let's pull it up here. And Caleb, looks like right now you're in the clear. You're in Goodlettsville, and there's just maybe a little showers there. I don't think you're going to see anything till these storms get up your way. And there, at least, let's see. These little blue marks are 15 minutes time. So that's taken from this part of the storm. So there's 15 minutes, there's 30 minutes, 45, 1 hour, an hour and 15 minutes. That's center. Well, wow, they moved it.
They just updated.
Yeah, they sure did. So, yeah, you're still at least a good hour or so out before you get these other storms in there. So I think you're going to be okay. Hey, Tammy, did you get to see Kansas City? Tell me, because I had it on there just for you. No, wait a minute. That ain't her. It's Tracy Runyon. I'm sorry.
Tracy Runyon, yeah.
Tracy Runyon is once in Kansas City. I'm sorry, Tammy. I was trying to put you off out there somewhere else and long ways off. So, but anyway. So this is it. This is the last of the storms. This comes on through, which it's going to be through here. This is looking like it's going to be up here around Oak Grove and Pembroke within the next, I'd say about the next 45 minutes. It's taking its time on moving. Let me put it in motion. No, look, a little outflow boundary coming off of that too. That's a sign that the storms are weakening anyway. See that?
Yeah, I see that.
I will tell you that they did say something. I saw somewhere in there that said something about a little bit bigger danger of microbursts because of the storms cooling. I don't know. I could have been, maybe I just imagined it. I thought I saw something about that. But
No, that would be reasonable.
look back here at Sykeston and look at their readings again. Still 65. Of course, I don't know when that last updated. Let's look at this one here. 63. So it is dropping the further west you go. 58 back in, where is that? Between Rolla and Vienna, Missouri. So the cooler air is coming. It's back there. And so here's the cold front that's about to pass through Madisonville, going through Benton, Mayfield. I'd say it's somewhere right along in here. This probably hasn't updated good yet, but it looks like these storms here are actually weakening some. So I think it's just about over with, Mark.
It does. It looks like it's weakening out pretty good. The latest SPC discussion from that way, mesoscale discussion for this area, says sporadic large hail and damaging winds through late afternoon. Well, we're almost into late afternoon here very shortly.
And we've already seen that. We've got the large hail reports and the damaging wind gusts. So that plays out right. Looks like that's behind us, though, now. That's already occurred. Still watching down here to the south. Those storms are trying to build up here just southwest of Clarksville. These are the ones I would be concerned about getting up into this area, but they don't look like they're going to get to Hopkinsville. They're going to be more like heading for Elkton, to be honest with you. They should be at Trenton in less than an hour. So Oak Grove may get a little bit of that, but I don't think it's going to be much. If you look at these things seem to be diminishing. Let me go to the Nashville radar and see if I can get a better handle on those. Where is Nashville? All right, let me pull out. Okay, there's Nashville. Yeah, this is getting some lightning. This is developing. Seems to be increasing a little bit. So still may have another little bit of stuff to have to go through. The Hopkinsville radar is down. There's a special weather statement just as I speak. Here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about. Let's see what it says. Wind gust up to 50 and half-inch hail. Gusty winds knock down tree limbs, blow around unobscured object. Let's see here. Locations. Go ahead.
Just below severe criteria then.
Yep. Hurricane Mills, Waverly, New Johnsonville, I-40 near the Tennessee River, McEwen, and Camden are in the area that this would be impacting. So, if they're not going to cancel the watch down here for a while yet. That's in fact till 5 p.m. I think I'm going to go.
They are tripping to the west of that line a little bit, but very slowly.
I think I'm going to go over here and see if I can outlooks. I want to look at see if I can get the watch to come up. Wait a minute. I'm not on the right one.
No. The triangle. The triangle with the exclamation point.
I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Watch. Severe thunderstorm watch. Now we get a little bit better idea. Now you get an idea of where the watch is actually on now. So Madisonville's out of it. areas back here northwest. Benton's out of it. Princeton's out of it. Eddyville and Catawba, Mayfield are all out of it. But Murray, Cadiz, Hopkinsville, Central City, all of these areas are still in effect with a severe thunderstorm watch. But as this gets on through, they will probably start dropping some of these folks off, and we'll see what happens with this down here. So this is the current severe thunderstorm watch area. I'm going to pull on out so everybody can see it. Ooh, wee, big area. And severe weather back down here towards Mississippi. I could find me a site here to bring that up on. We'll look at the Little Rock radar. And
Yeah,
again,
that's actually a series of several different watches up and down through there.
Yep. This just shows where the watches are concerned. And plus, this is a stationary front here. There's a low pressure area that I wonder, Mark, if that's what's going to bring our weather tomorrow.
It very well could. Right now, and I see your question, Michael Henderson. Tomorrow, we're looking at a 90% chance of rain in the morning to 60% chance by afternoon. Not expected to drop off until after 4 p.m. So showers and possibly a thunderstorm through the day tomorrow, and about a 90% chance, and high in the upper 60s.
So hope that answered your question. To me, it looks like tomorrow's going to be kind of like a washout. Leo says, "Great show. Keep up the amazing work. Be safe, my friends. God bless all from Lovelessville, Kentucky." Hello, Leo, and good to see you. Project Poor Runner. What's tomorrow's outlook for Dover and Clarksville, Tennessee, Mark?
Just what I said.
Oh, okay. Is that the one you answered? I thought it was Michael Henderson you was answering.
It was Michael Henderson, but
okay.
The forecast is the same.
All right. So Robin Nikolakakos, I said that right. I'm so proud of myself, Robin. I'm finally getting your name correct. Says, "Hello, David, Mark. Good to see you guys. It's good to see you too, Robin." And there's my good friend Mary Vorvich. Says, "Hi there, David, Mark, and all. Hope it's not bad out there." It's not too bad. It's actually come out pretty good. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get my eyes on. My eyes have been looking at these computer screens. I guess I set my glasses down now, and because I don't have them, I can't see what I did with it. So it's got to be here somewhere as I fumble through papers and things. Well,
As long as we don't call you Velma, right?
they were hidden in the dark here somewhere up here. I think that's them. No, that's an ink pen. Good grief! Not waiting. Here they are. All right, I think I found them. You know, you look at these screens, and after a while, you just, I don't know. Hey, Robin says, "I'm so proud of you. Do you want to be called Dave or David?" You know what? Robin, it's whatever you like the best. I will like it. If you're saying it, I'm going to like it. So how about that? Okay. Wow, the whole world opens up now. All of a sudden, I can see things. Well, we got smudge.
Yep.
That's where I tried to grab it a while ago. Okay, let's try this again. A little bit better. Let's see. Eric is sending Ciacor some Advil. He's got a headache. So storms are giving him a headache. Someone emailed me an Advil, so Eric Brake did that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Ciacor says, "I prefer Master." No, don't listen to him, Robin. She says, "You're so kind. Thanks." So what is it going to be? What are you going to call me, Robin? Hey, you? That would be a good one, too. I'll answer to most anything. Most anything. Anyway, okay. So
British humor, except on his birthday when we call him Timmykins.
She's gonna call me Dave. I kind of like that. Thank you, Robin. It sounds good coming from you. Sia, of course, is Weather Master Supreme. John's got a sense of humor, don't he?
He does.
I love the guy to pieces. He's all, I mean, he is something else. John we're about ready to unveil some stuff, and you guys are going to go crazy over this. I wish I could show it to you, but I just can't. It's too early, but we're about to unveil something that's going to knock everybody's socks off, and you're going to say, "Oh, wow, I love it, love it, love it." At least I hope you do. but it's something that we have been working on, and John at Seacor has been an especially big part of it. But he has been so busy writing code and all kinds of things. But man, the results are just going to be. What do you think, Mark? They are going to be something, aren't they?
They're going to be fantastic. Everybody's just, as you say, they're going to go nuts over it.
Yeah, I can't wait to. We may even be changing radar. We've got one that's going to actually be our radar, and it's going to be interesting to see what that plays out to be like. I absolutely love the work he's been doing, and we've got some highly technical folks on board with us now. So I can't wait to show you guys the future, and hopefully this is the last time you'll see any kind of issue with our streaming, and we'll be able to be back on Facebook streaming soon too. So
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that, and it's anyway. Let's see. See, of course, is I can't wait to see. Oh wait, never mind. I saw it. What did you say?
Saw it. He created it.
Oh, that's right. You did create it, didn't you? He isn't thinking right. He's had not enough sleep, so you need to get some sleep, John, especially with the rainy day tomorrow. I wouldn't know what it's like. I swear I have been working so long and so hard over the last few days. And
Yeah.
and John and
Tomorrow
I
might be a good day to rest.
Yeah, John and I were on the phone till late last night. I don't know what time it was we finally got done, but man, the results. I've thought about it and I've replayed it over in my head time and time again. It's so exciting for you guys. I'm excited that you guys are going to get to see it soon. And see, of course, says, what kind of pills were those, Eric? Eric's emailed him some Advil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you must not have got the joke then. I was watching it all. So I got it, Eric. I got Seacor. I understand. All
Just
right.
remember, one pill makes you taller and the other one makes you small.
Anyway, moving along. I'm not going to touch that. Hey, I can see our channel back there behind you, up there in the monitor. They got us on.
Yep.
Wow, somebody likes us. Okay. Mark, I hate to say it. Do we dare finish this up for the day? Do we dare?
Well, we're still under a watch, but for the most part, I'm not really seeing much of anything that's going to be bad unless it's down in Tennessee.
Well, let's stay on a little bit longer. You know what we can do is we can
Roll that beautiful sponsor footage.
Oh yeah. Wait, look, what is that? Who popped that up? Oh, Robin donated $10. Wow, Robin, thank you. She's a super chatter.
Yay!
See, I knew I liked Robin. I liked her before you did. Ha ha ha.
But I could say her name before you did.
Well, that's true. I couldn't pronounce her name properly. Someone else tipped us earlier, and that was about the time we went down, and I can't remember who that was. Do you remember her name?
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, I do. It's Donna. Shoot, right on the tip of my tongue. I saw it. It's Donna. Starts with a Z. Anyway, thank you, Robin. You're so nice, and you're now a member of the tribe. You're part of the Watchers of the Wind tribe, and you get to say, "Woohoo! I get to display one of these days." Good grief! Oh, I got the background changed here. Let me go up here and see if I can fix that, so you can actually see it a little bit better. Go to my camera. Go up here and take off.
Gallatin, Tennessee. You're okay for right now in Gallatin, but you do have some stronger storms off to your west. You're still under a severe thunderstorm watch until 5 p.m. So, just hold on tight. They're coming your way, but they're probably a good hour and a half out.
If you subscribe to the channel, you become a member of the Watchers of the Wind tribe, Robin. Thank you very much. And Eric says his rain is picking up on Lakeside. Let me go find Lakeside Campground. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Raining pretty good. That would be this area right here that's coming over right now. Be back this way. So yeah, this is about where they're located. Yeah, it's raining pretty good, but it looks like
Yeah.
it's just plain old rain. So that is nice. And Robin says, thank you. You're more than welcome, Robin. Being honest, you really are. Well, while we're there, let's just look at Barkley and see what they're getting. Looks like it's just getting started there. So it's here's Barkley right here, right in this little clear spot. But they're fixing to get into some rain too. So the lakeside camera is back somewhere along in here, if I remember correctly. Are they along 68?
Barkley Marina, they're just north of 68.
No, I'm talking about lakeside.
No, they're over on the Ken Lake side, north of Aurora.
Are they off of 68?
No, they are north of 68 by several miles.
Really?
Jonathan Creek.
Well, I'm going in here to see.
And nobody can see anything but the Barkley camera.
I know that. I'm actually there they are, but I'm actually looking for Lakeside Campground Marina on the map here.
Go to where Jonathan Creek Inlet is, and you have to go to the west just a little bit to get to where they're at. See, where the camera is pointing is straight down, straight out Jonathan Creek Inlet
Destructive thunderstorm warning
for the
has
most
been
part.
updated.
Go to Aurora and go north.
But we could see a bridge from that camera. So where is that bridge located? Isn't that the one that's over called the Agnes Ferry Bridge?
No. The bridge you see from that camera when it's turned around the other way is the bridge that crosses Jonathan Creek before you get to the campground.
Well, slap my face and call me bananas. All right, I'll go north of Aurora. These things don't have any. I'm going to have to locate them whenever it's not raining so much. Anyway.
Yep.
All right, let's see. It's starting to rain in Canton. Go back to radar so everybody could. That's a second line coming through.
Yeah, it's just kind of meandering. It's taking its time. All the energy with it is to the storms that are down, starting around the Clarksville area and maybe down in South Christian.
Yeah, see if this radar is still down there. No, it's not. It's back up.
Yep.
It's kind of going up and down, but we'll watch it while we got it. So again, it acts like the tilt on that's off a little bit. I don't know if they're doing maintenance on it or what that is.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Canceled the watch for.
He cut it off when he said they canceled the watch 4, and he cuts it off. Can you believe that?
They canceled the watch for Callaway and Trigg County.
All right. So now.
And it looks like also by this, Christian as well.
They had made a mention that it continues for Muhlenberg, Todd, and Christian County.
That's not what this is showing.
No, it's canceled for Christian and Todd now.
Yeah.
Here's the late. Whoa. No, wait a minute. Now it's changed. I guess they've thought better of it. It does show Christian in it now. So for a minute there, yeah, this is really newly issued or something, Mark. I don't know what they've done here.
Yeah, they must have done that. But Christian's the first county in it. Let's see if it's anything like Let's see. Same watch till 5 p.m. I think they just got carried away
Took too
when they were
many
doing the
off.
graphic.
I think
Yeah.
it should have gone and taken Christian off anyway because I don't see anything that's going to cause a
A
problem.
new severe thunderstorm
No,
warning has been issued.
like I said, anything that's going to cause us any problem is probably coming up from the southwest, and I think that's going to miss Christian County.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to go on over to the east of us.
Looking at the Louisville radar, here's some storms coming up here. That's severe thunderstorm warning for southern Louisville. Going just west, and we got a pretty good storm here around Greensburg going up towards Campbellsville. That's a pretty nasty storm right there.
That is. That's got a 2-inch plus hail marker in it.
Sure does. Yeah, 100% hail probability. Severe hail's at 90% probable, and the max hail size 2¼ inches. Woo wee!
Yike.
That'd put a knot on your noggin.
It would. Don't go outside without a helmet.
Nope. Yeah, that's a nasty storm. Hopefully everybody's safe in that. But other than that, these down here towards Clifton and Tompkinsville.
Yeah. There's a nice little cell that's just popped up just southwest of Pembroke, but it's we'll have to wait and see if it does anything. And also one right down on the Kentucky-Tennessee border. But those have been there for a couple of sweeps, and they haven't really gotten much stronger.
Right.
Sorry about that.
I'll go up here and drop off this watch area right now. Yeah, there's that storm there. It's not much punkin, but it is a storm. Nothing crossing the line. This is what we were talking about earlier. That was coming up out of Tennessee, so this is it. And it's going to go right on out. I don't see it becoming warned, at least at this point. These other storms streaming in behind it. Let's see if I can find a better shot. See a little bit better from the Nashville radar. Yeah, the Hopkinsville radar's got problems, so I'm going to it occasionally, but I don't. It's not really. It's like it's angled too high up or something. Or
Yeah,
maybe down
and
towards the ground.
those storms are a little too close to it too to really see that well.
Yeah. But really, these are kind of strong looking, but there's nothing too serious. Now a little bit heavier rain back here towards Katie's fixed to come in. Yeah, once this gets past us, there's no doubt that this is over with for us.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah, we should be done for the night.
yeah, we'll see how this goes here next little bit. But if it doesn't strengthen anymore, then I say we'll call it, and we will just let's see. See, of course, woohoo! I just made another sale. I'm $1 richer today. What did he do? Dave says the pictures are beautiful. Thank you, Dave. Let's see here. It has been an interesting day. We sure have had some issues, but I'm glad we got this. YouTube thing taken care of. We just got to get the Facebook fixed up, and then we'll be good for the rest of the duration. Hopefully, never to be troubled again. But I can't wait. Oh, you guys are going to be so tickled with what's coming. Muhlenberg, Christian, and Todd still under the watch.
Yeah. And again, I think they're waiting for these last little bit of storms to get out of the way before they take us out of it too.
It's almost. But you know, this is what we spend most of our time doing is waiting.
That's it. People will say, "What's it like to be a weather spotter?" And I say, hours and hours and hours of waiting, interspersed by moments of sheer terror.
Yep. I wish I could show that YouTube trapped inside a tornado. That was absolutely the most impressive thing I have ever seen in my life. And those guys trapped in that tornado, they were praying. Whew, and I certainly would have to. It's like we tell all of our people, says, you may not believe in God when you start with us, but you will by the time it's done.
Absolutely.
Hey, Anna George. She says, hello, everyone. Hi, Anna. And see, of course, I didn't expect these storms to be that bad or anything. And he says, I think they will get to the east of us later, though. And I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what, Mark? I believe that first line robbed most of the energy out of the atmosphere. The instability it had, I think that's pretty well what took care of it. Andrea Cook
Pretty
says,
much.
Yeah, Andrea Cook says, after this storm goes through, any more storm or is it just rain? It looks to me like, Mark, it's going to be just rain, right?
Just rain.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there is that. I'll go back and change my background again and see if that's not too bad. I kind of like it blurred a little bit so you don't have. I got all kinds of backgrounds I can put behind me. I ask them. Here's my personal favorite, but anyway, that's just my taste. But I really like this one. Woohoo! It's good and cold out here. I'm trying to see what kind of background I want. Anybody see anything that they like? Let's see here. I'll bring you the news. Anyway, let's see here. See, of course, it's rain from my brain. These are pretty nice backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like this because you see the leaves falling outside. Whoa, where'd it go? What happened to me? Uh-oh. Oh, no, I froze up.
Really, Dave?
I did. Sure did. I froze it. Can everybody hear me?
Everybody, I can hear you fine.
Well, I don't know what I did, but I'm still on streaming.
Must have been the icy background.
It was, I guess.
Probably either you just overtaxed the Elgato camera.
I
hub.
guess I was moving through it too quick, and it just decided, hey, I don't like this, and I'm going to stop this once and for all. Let's see here. Let me find the I don't even see the. That's it. I don't even see Elgato up here. All right,
It shut down on you.
It sure did.
Or you hit the wrong button.
Maybe that's why
Might have hit the wrong button going through. Yeah.
I wonder if everything's still look okay out there.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let me move this around so I can go over here and get into there and see if I can restart it. Well, that may be a sign.
Yeah, probably so.
Hold on a minute. What? Initial camera hub will start in a moment. Oh, okay, I'm back. Woohoo!
There you go. There you go.
I bet I won't miss that no more.
Not while we're on,
I
anyway.
got too many. Okay, now I do want to blur that background. Let me see if it'll let me do it real quick. Hang on. There we go. All right, I'm back. It scared me for a minute. Let's see here. Andrew Cook said, well, at least it's your face this time, but you know what? I'm here. Here I am. Okay. Yeah, he says, Dave says it sounds fine. Thanks, Dave. Hey, I'm glad to see you too, by the way. Ishowakishan. Ishokishwan. All right, hold on a minute. What is that name? Ishokishwan said, we got some outdoor things going on tomorrow. What's look like? It's going to be rainy.
Showery, anyway.
Yeah. Andrea Cook says,
Might be a thunderstorm or two.
Andrea Cook says, well, at least it's your face this time. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Alicia Maxwell, I'm thankful we dodged the worst of the storms and for the rain. We had missed out on most of the showers earlier this week, and I was tired of having to water my flowers. And, yeah, we kind of did need a little rain, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Denise Darnell says, well, yay. And then George says, David Mark, I'm late getting here. What's tomorrow looking like? And Dave says, sounds better. All right, what does it look like for her tomorrow?
About a 90% chance of showers and thunder showers up until about 4 p.m. Then it backs up to about 60%. So it's going to be cloudy and just kind of a wet, cool Saturday. Our highs are only going to be in the mid to upper 60s.
Lower 60s be even better. See, of course,
Well, that's
is
Sunday.
oh, really? Is it Sunday we're going to have lower 60s? Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay. See, of course, is cloudy with a chance of. I'm hungry for meatballs now. Oh boy, a meatball sandwich sure sounds good. Hmm. I tell you what, when we go to talking about food, it's about time, Mark. I believe
I think so. I
I
think it's
believe,
about time.
yeah, I think we're good. I do see this storm over around Pembroke, and like you said, it is a little stout, but I don't think it's overly so. A few more storms popping up this way, but again, I just don't see much. I don't, they seem to be weakening it, don't you think, as they cross the border?
Generally, they seem to be weakening as they come across the border, and as they move, come in from the west, they seem to be running out of steam.
Yeah, the air is a lot more stable to the west, and certainly it's cooler. It's now dropped to 64 degrees out here just to the west around Murray, and temperatures continue to drop behind this front seat down to 62 in Mayfield. So, yeah, that temperature is dropping. So behind here is the cold air,
Yeah,
cooler air,
we're
I would
down to
say.
67 here in Hopkinsville.
All right. So, yeah, it's going to be good. Anna George says, thank you. I guess my grandson's baseball game will be canceled.
A new
Very
severe thunderstorm
possibility.
warning has been issued.
That warning was for Adair County, way on off to the east of us, right up here. Ooh, that right there should have a warning on it. That is a stout. That's the one we were looking at earlier, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's a nasty stuff. All these down through here are pretty nasty. So be glad we are where we are, because these folks back here, well on off to the east of I-65, are getting into some pretty hefty storms. But they're kind of scattered. They're not really in a big line or anything.
Yeah, so it's pretty hit or miss.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
None of those storms to the south with that line, it's still stronger, but it's not. None of them are severe,
nope.
and they're about to outrun where their special weather statement was at too. Yeah, it expires in 8 minutes anyway, and it was for wind gusts up to 50 and half-inch hail. But that's down in Tennessee, around to the west of Dixon.
I found another fire tower, Mark, right here. This Haydenburg Fire Tower.
Where's that at?
It's in Tennessee. I can see why they're we're looking at a forest area. Man, look at it rain there. It's raining pretty good.
Yeah.
This would be right here, just southeast of Red Boiling Springs. Huh. I haven't seen that one before. Looks like those fire towers have a special design on them whenever you go to them. Here's another one right here. See what this one is. Wildwood Marina. Never seen this one either. Wow. I wonder what lake that's on. Wildwood
A
Marina.
new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Where was that? Here it is. Trying to see what lake that is. It's a strange place. It's right here, but I can't see. I guess it's a small lake. Boy, it's really windy there.
Yep.
This is in Tennessee, 70 degrees. And I guess this is be somewhat. Of course, you might not be able to see the lakes outline, but this right here is what we're seeing, the marina. Oh, it's on Cumberland River. That's what that's on.
Okay.
Well, the river is actually pretty good size. You wouldn't think of it as being big, but it is. Well, that's interesting. We'll have to explore those sometime when we got a little more time.
Yep.
Okay, let's go back here in our area. Oak Grove's getting a pretty hefty rainstorm right about now. It's not severe. Got several people watching us. Now, I know you guys watching this at home. You got me on in your living room and everything, and you're just probably doing your housework and doing your cleaning and stuff as you listen to Dave and Mark go on and on about the weather, and you look up, you see the radar occasionally. At least subscribe to the channel. Please, we need your subscription, and it would help. So if you'll subscribe to the channel, it will make me so happy. I will. I'm not going to tell you what I would do. I'll just say how happy it makes me if you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Daryl Bass says Fort Campbell is getting pretty wet. Yes, I can see where it is. But I do want to run one time. I want to talk about storm shelters, and I'm going to play a little bit different one. Let's look at this one right here. It's the middle of the night, and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away and doesn't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South storm shelter that offers you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below ground or above ground styles. Both accommodates 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Wait a minute. What did it do that for? Anyway, this is their billboard.
A new severe thunderstorm.
Be sure to give them a call.
has been
Mention
issued.
Weather and Wisdom. Get $200 off your storm shelter. And they do have financing. So give them boys a call, and they'll get you in the line here if we can ever stop all this severe thunderstorm warning. You know, have you ever noticed when I play this commercial, the warnings come fast and furious every time I play it? What does that tell you? Look at
Severe
this.
thunderstorm warning has been
Let's
issued.
just see how much more stuff. Let's see if there's any other kind of warnings coming out. Okay, so no. Are you done? Okay. Now, and also, please do not forget our good friend Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, 270-707-ROOF. If you've got a leak right now in all this rain, you need to call Michael, because I can tell you right now he'll be on it like a fly on stink. He's going to say, I will be right there. What is all that noise in the background? Good grief. But call him at 270-707-ROOF, or it'd be commercial or residential. Michael will give you good advice, and he'll take good care of you. Also owns Lakeside Campground Marina. You've seen the camera. So go to visitlakesidecampground.com and
Severe storm watch is down to Muhlenberg, Christian, and Todd counties.
what's it say?
That's it. Up there.
He was Dave was just passing something on from National Weather Service.
Okay.
Just saying that Christian, Todd, and Muhlenberg were still in the severe thunderstorm watch.
Well, of course, you know they do that to us every time.
Yeah, I know.
Either Christine or let's see here, Keith. Somebody up there's watching us on here said, let's keep these guys there for a little while because we don't want them to go home yet. If we got to work, they got to work. Anyway, all right. So let's also talk about my good friend Katie Moyer at oh, good grief, Kentucky Hemp Works. I had it. I just was had a little brain fog for a minute there. Let's see here. Mary Vorvis says, actually, after seeing the TP, I wondered how your high ceiling is, how high your ceiling is in your office. You need a TP in there. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, let's talk about Katie Moyer. She's got some salvets to kill for you. Got to watch this. Here we go. Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky Hemp Works Hemp Root Salve. It's easy to use. Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky Hemp Works salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order today. And there is an online store every
New information.
time.
This severe thunderstorm warning.
Every time. You notice that? Every time.
Every time.
dpww.shop is the online store.
New severe thunderstorm
Okay,
warning
let's
has
just
been
wait.
issued.
Are you done? Okay. dpww.shop is the online store. Go on there if you want to see the HempWorks stuff. And yes, see, of course, he needs a paint roller so he can put some of that on his back. And you know what? That stuff does work. Now, I will swear by that. I promise you, because I use it, you've used it, and everybody else that I know has used it. It does work very well. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, get on there.
Excellent product.
You can order that salve from HempWorks, and they do sell a lot of that.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I'm going to have to get off here just so they'll quit issuing all these watches and warnings when they don't even come to our area. So, also has a link to shopweatherandwisdom.com. That is the apparel where we have hoodies and shirts and all kinds of deep stuff. And I think that is it. Let's go back to our radar. Here's what it's looking like. Yeah, this stuff down here in Southern Christian is basically, it comes across the line, it weakens, and it's pretty well going on. It's not going to do anything, I don't believe. So,
Nope.
Eric Brake says my office is tall enough to have a wall cloud in the ceiling. He's right about that. We do have a wall cloud. I wish I could turn my camera around and show this to everybody. I don't know if it'll reach that far or not. Hope I don't. Nah, I better not. If I turn this way, it'll fall off the stand. Then I'll be freezing like that. So anyway, yeah. Eric says it has a full light show, and we do. We have lightning and we have thunder, all kinds of neat stuff. So many people come up here and they say, I could just sleep here, but I tell them, if you do, I'm going to have to charge you rent because I don't allow people to sleep up here. But anyway, it is a nice place. And some of you want to come by and see it sometime, let me know ahead of time, and I will bring you in and I'll show you the light show like you won't believe. Let's see. Dave says, BRB, gonna be right back. Dave, I think we're getting ready to close this out here in a second. Let's see, we've paid the bills twice. We've done good.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to be happy. The worst of the storms is over. I'm sorry that Facebook can't view all this. So if some of you will offer apologies over there to our friends on Facebook, want to know where we are, we'll try to do better. And by the next time we come on, hopefully we'll have that issue worked out too. So anyway, I guess Amanda says, any severe western for Hopkinsville? No, I don't think so at all. I think we're, she mean weather. Any severe weather for Hopkinsville? It looks like the severe threat is pretty much over. I don't see anything severe in the offing. Mark, do you?
No, I don't. I think the earlier storms kind of robbed our energy, and what's coming now is just going to be rain and rain showers. So you may see a little bit of lightning, may hear a rumble of thunder, but it's not going to be anything severe, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm trying to this again. I was trying to find
Massac County?
I found it. Excuse me. Temperatures are still dropping back to the west.
More importantly, so are dew points.
Yes, that is true. So, Inner 5, will severe weather impact Hopkinsville tomorrow? Good question, Mark.
Right now, they're saying no. The threat for severe weather will be off to our east. We may get thunderstorms, thunder and lightning, and definitely some rain showers, but the severe weather threat is all off to our east.
But now you might see funnels in the air. That would be cold air funnels. Correct?
That's correct.
And you want to explain to them what cold air funnels are? They look like tornadoes, so a lot of you will be saying, Dave Powell, we got a tornado out here. Actually, it's not really a tornado. It looks like one because it's a cold
Right.
air funnel, but it doesn't have, it's not appended to a wall cloud or anything like that. It is, strictly
There's
just
just enough instability to get a little bit of a spin going some places in the clouds where there's a little breeze eddy or something like that.
that's right.
But usually they never reach the ground.
So, see, of course, says, I hope they're in the air. If I saw funnels on the ground, I'd be freaking out. Yeah, well, so would we all. All right, Mark, let's look at seriously shutting this down. And it's now what, 3:00? Is that right? 3:05.
That's right.
So the National Weather Service, is going to drop this as soon as we sign off. They say, okay, they're gone. We can go ahead and drop it now.
Yeah.
I love the guys up the National Weather Service, Paducah. They're all friends of mine, and I enjoy talking to them and seeing them. And we like to pick at each other pretty good. So anyway, in fact, Christine says she's going to be on with us one of these days. I've got to set that up. She's been so busy, and so have I. But we're going to make that happen one of these days pretty soon. So
Yep.
anyway, Mark, you got any last words you want to say to them?
Everybody, enjoy the weekend. It may not be a good time to be outside doing outside work or anything, but it's a good chance to rest. So enjoy your rest. We'll see you Sunday afternoon.
And that sounds good to me. I'm going to dream me some good dreams tomorrow and tonight even too. I'm tired. So anyway, thank you all for joining us. I appreciate your patience. At least you've been able to see me in the second round, and hopefully we haven't disappointed you. I would ask you again to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. It won't cost you anything to do it, and it does a lot to help us with YouTube. So see, of course, saying bedtime, and I ain't going to go to bed this early, but I'm certainly going to kick back and relax for a while. So anyway, everybody take care of yourselves. We love you, and I'll see you next time right here. And if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching our show. We've had such fun, but now must go. Every moment's been a delight. Until next time, we say good night. Feel the thunder, but don't fear